Shalom. Alright, we're going to go ahead and kick this off. Start this off by giving all honor, praise, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Wahakadash Vakah.
Double honor to the apostles and the elders at the great millstone, the Wadi Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Kahal Kodash Vakah, or Kakodash, which is say, giving us the Holy Spirit, for the Holy Spirit. Peace and blessings to the faithful elect, those slaves to be saved from the destruction that's been declared from the beginning to come upon America, and to all the different parts of the globe as well, but primarily here, and to all the wicked inhabitants hereof. All those slaves to be saved being none other than the Israelites, being declared from the Bible from the beginning. The Israelites who are today being called so-called blacks, so-called Native American Indians, West Indians, Seminole Indians, Latinos, Negroes, African Americans, Afro people scattered abroad. Men of these people teaching the true doctrine of the Bible, the true doctrine of what people ignorantly call God and Christ, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, and the men and women of these people as well, the men, women, and children of these people as well, who have turned back to their true heritage, which is the true doctrine of the Bible, all right, and are in it according to their works. Shalom. All right, so Mount Zion, we go ahead and kick this off with this. Shalom, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
God. This is Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 25.
Mm-hmm.
It says, "Behold, I am against thee, O destroying mountain."
Yeah, so mountains missing in the scriptures. Now, you think of a mountain, let's get the Hebrew word right there for mountain. When you think of a mountain, you should think of a very large infrastructure. You see what I'm saying? And we can also get the word for infrastructure as well.
Okay.
You know, go ahead. And then I got something too. Backing up.
The word for mountain.
Yeah, you got it in Hebrew?
Con.
Go ahead. I got something else.
Strong's H
I
2022.
got something.
Hair.
Yep.
Hair.
Hurrah. Hurrah.
Hara. And it says, a hill, mountain, hill country, or mount.
Yeah, when you go into it, it ultimately means promotion. That's what you get when you go into the Strong's definition. You got that? See that? Figure. Can we get that word figuratively? You know, it's like pretty much a mountain could be used as a denoting. It's just a figure of speech. You know, I'm giving you a figure for what I'm saying.
God.
What is a figure or a figuratively? Come on.
So figuratively, it says used to indicate a departure.
See, used to indicate something. You know, I'm giving you an example of what it is I'm saying. Come on.
Departure from a literal use.
You see, it's a figure. One more time on that from the top.
So figuratively,
Come on.
used to indicate a departure from a literal use.
So he's telling you, I'm not being literal. When you're being figuratively, you're not being literal.
Metaphorically.
It's metaphorically speaking. So when the Lord talks about mountains, it's not literally talking about mountains a lot of times. It's a figure of speech, which is a departure from being literal. So, hence, the Lord is saying something big. You see what I'm saying? Something high up, because that's, you know, when you understand a mountain. Can we get a mountain like a Google definition on, you know, what they say a mountain is? When you go into mountain.
What was the other word? You remember?
I think the brother got it on here. Yeah, infrastructure. You got it. Mountain. But anyway, when you go into mountain, you know, you should think of a big. I think of a big, you know, a big ass, you know, big. I think, you know, width. I think hard to bring down. You know, conquer. It's like that's why Esau likes climbing mountains. People like climbing mountains. When I conquered Mount Everest.
God.
You know.
I got it.
Go ahead.
Mountain. It says a large natural elevation of the earth's surface.
See, elevate. So a mountain denotes its elevation. It deals with being elevated. One more time.
God. A large natural elevation of the earth's surface, rising abruptly from the surrounding level.
And then when you go into that word nature, nature is a set up occurrence that was pretty much in the will of what the Lord wanted. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much what nature. The hell? What the fuck is this shit doing? This ain't no this thing operating by itself. The hell? Salaki. They gonna say throwing stuff off. What was I just last saying, bro? Salaki.
I'm just going into the mountain, and then you went to nature.
Yeah, okay, nature, that's right. So nature is pretty much a occurrence that was a part of it that was set up to happen according to the Lord's will. If we can get that word nature, because it's a natural occurrence. You see, so pretty much the Lord is saying he's against Esau, you know, because he's like a mountain, but he's saying figuratively. You know, he's not being literal. He's saying metaphorically. He's saying he's elevated. You see what I'm saying? He's saying he's we're gonna have to go back to that word mountain as well, but he's saying he's elevated naturally. You know, we got that word natural, and we can get occurrence. Come on.
So nature.
Yep.
It says the phenomena.
Speak up a little bit.
The phenomena of the physical world collectively, including plants, animals, the landscape, and other features and products.
So the Lord's will.
Come
on.
It says as opposed to humans.
The Lord's setup.
Or humans' creations.
See, as opposed to humans or humans' creation. So nature. Well, humans are a part of nature as well, so that's kind of off. But pretty much, nature denotes what the Lord ordained. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, we're saying opposed to human creations.
Meaning what?
Stuff that humans made.
Oh, human creation. So like I took that wrong. I thought I'm taking it like the creation of humans. But anyway, I got some. This Romans 1:19. It says, but because that which may be known of God, the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, is manifest in them. For the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, has shewed it unto them. For the invisible things of Him, from the invisible things of Him, from the creation of the world are clearly seen, being understood by the things that are made. So you understand, pretty much I'm just using this to show that the Lord created, you know, nature. He created the earth. It says, being understood by things that are made, even His eternal power and Godhead, so that they are without excuse. You see? So this helps you know that, you know, okay, I can't see the Lord, but somebody created all of this, and, you know, intentionally, because there's trees everywhere. The sun hits everywhere. You see what I'm saying? So this is pretty much saying that the Lord created all this. But anyway, it says, because that when they knew God, they glorified Him not as God, neither were they thankful, but became vain in their own imaginations, and their foolish heart was darkened. And it says, jump to the point, 25, who trains the truth of God into a lie and worship and serve the creature more than the Creator. See? Who is blessed forever. So the Lord, He created all this. He created nature. You see what I'm saying? He created all the things that you got the definition one more time?
Got it. So nature, it says the phenomena of the physical world collectively.
Which that's the creation. I mean, so like I said, the creature, or the creation. Come on.
It says including plants.
So plants,
animals, the landscape,
the field,
and other features and products of the earth.
See, and other features and products of the earth, which the Lord made, man. All right. So the Lord made mountains. You know. So let's go back to that word mountain.
God, this is mountain. It says a large natural elevation.
See, a natural elevation, something that the Lord put down here.
God.
He set up. You see that? So that's a key point to remember. It's something the Lord set up. Come on.
It says a large natural elevation of the earth's surface rising abruptly.
See, rising abruptly. Come on.
From the surrounding level.
See, from the surrounding level, it's above everything.
Con.
See, come on.
You
That's
know,
it.
and it just says a steep hill.
All right, let's get abruptly. And then we're gonna go into this word. Infrastructure.
Con. So abruptly,
Yep.
suddenly, and unexpectedly, in a rude,
See, suddenly and unexpectedly. Come on.
in a rude
Yep.
or curt manner.
See, and that's Esau. So he's saying Esau is a sudden, elevated. We jump the word one time.
Con.
Mm-hmm.
Abruptly.
Yeah.
It says suddenly and unexpectedly, in a rude or curt manner.
Yep. See, in a rude or curt manner. So the Lord is saying Esau has risen to power. You see what I'm saying? He has an infrastructure that's risen above everything suddenly and unexpectedly and rudely. Let's get the word rude. The so-called white man has done this. You know? You see it in his cities, his institutions.
Con.
You see what I'm saying? His society as a whole. His architecture. Come on.
Con.
Mm-hmm.
So rude, it says offensively.
His city skylines. Come on.
Offensive.
His doctrine, his way of life.
Exactly.
Come on, one more time.
So rude, it says offensively,
Offensively, yep.
impolite,
See, impolite,
or ill-mannered.
yep. And it's an offense is pretty much it calls you to not deal with something. You know what I'm saying? It's to react, negatively almost.
God.
That's what an offense is. You see? It calls you to react negatively. So when you offend, you have offenses. So the Lord is saying, yeah, rude. You have offenses. You offending,
Right.
the Lord, man.
I got offensively too.
Come on.
It says offensively in a way that causes resentment,
See?
upset, or disgust.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Because it's like if an avalanche happened, if you live by that mountain, just off the notion of an avalanche that happen, you would hate to live by that mountain. You see what I'm saying? Because it has too much power. Like Kanye said, no one man should have all that power. So all of this is being said with him being called a mountain. You see? And it's pretty it's not something you can just contain and control. You see what I'm saying? It's something you subject to. It's above everything around it.
Right.
All the surfaces around it. We can go back to that. And then let me get the word infrastructure from the brother. Infrastructure, the basic physical and organizational structures and facilities, buildings, roads, power supplies needed for the operation of society, needed for the operation of a society or enterprise. You're gonna have to read this one because I'm able to interpret it better.
God. Infrastructure.
Mm-hmm.
It says the basic physical and organizational structure.
See, it's a basic. These are pretty much the basics is what's supposed to be.
God.
So mountains were, these are basic things that will just be down here, and just the characteristics of mountains are having the basics. Come on.
God. The basic physical and organizational structure.
Yeah, so a mountain was organized, and put there.
God.
See, so a mountain is an organization.
Right.
See that?
Exactly.
Come on.
It says in facilities.
Yeah, and it's a facility. Come on.
Buildings.
Woo! See? So the Lord is saying, when all in a nutshell is saying mountain, he's talking about Esau's buildings,
Roads.
his roads,
Power
his
supplies.
societies, his power supplies, everything he has to offer as a resource and use.
Needed for the operation of a society or enterprise.
So a mountain is denoting a society or enterprise, man. You see what I'm saying? Let's get that word enterprise, and then we're going to go into the scriptures. So you just got to understand the notion of a mountain, initially. because we know that the Lord, of course, we just according to the Strong's definition, he's talking figuratively here. You see? So what better thing to do than just go into what a mountain is and all the words to take you into?
Con.
That's right.
It's enterprise. It says a project or undertaking.
See, the enterprise is a project or undertaking. So Esau always, it's the building of things. Esau always building some shit, man. You see? You just building, period, is likened unto being a mountain. You being able to build. Look, we don't have a mountain because we can't build. You see what I'm saying?
Con.
But we got one spiritually, other side. We don't, we can't, we building spiritually, man. So we understand that Esau, because there's a scripture that's going to show you simply this, man. Go ahead and finish and we're going to go into it.
Con. So the brother of war of Israel, he put enterprise, a business or company, a project or undertaking.
So enterprise, that's a part of the word infrastructure, which is what a mountain is, an organized thing. You see what I'm saying? It's a organized, elevated, you know what I'm saying, to a high level abruptly as, natural occurrence set up. The Lord, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Which the Lord ultimately set up. But he allowed the so-called white man to set up. So enterprise is what one more time? And they said it ultimately goes into being an enterprise. Come on.
Con. So enterprise, it says a business or company.
Business or company.
It says a project.
They say America is a big company. That's all it is.
Exactly.
Or what?
A project or undertaking.
Yep.
Typically, one is difficult or requires effort.
You know what I'm saying? This definitely is a mountain. When you see a building being built for like 6 years, and they leave the cranes up, you know what I'm saying? They got the stilts. They'll leave like the pillar floating in the air on the big ass crane. Like, damn, that's been there for a minute. But that's like a mountain.
Exactly.
This is a functioning mountain. All these people got all this power. And then look, he said abruptly.
Yep.
That's when the Starbucks in your neighborhood being built out of nowhere.
Exactly.
A new restaurant pop up. That's abruptly. That's suddenly. That's unexpected. I didn't know they was gonna build one. They building a new mall here. You said they tearing the old what's it called down? That's a mountain. That's how a mountain is taken. So let's go ahead and go into the scripture. Jeremiah 51 and 25, brother.
Con, this is Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 25. It says, "Behold, I am against thee, O destroying mountain, saith the Lord."
Yeah. See, this is a society that destroys. You see? Let's get that Hebrew word for destroy. Matter of fact, don't even, no, you can get it. You get it. You got it. It's the spirit.
Con. So it's Shakath. It says,
yep. Ashakath, that's it.
It says to destroy, corrupt, go to ruin, decay, to be marred.
So this place is corrupt, it's decaying, it was set up to decay. And we see that, man. It decays things. It decays life. The society breaks down the family structure. You see what I'm saying? It breaks down, it turns everything upside down. It tells people they can do whatever they want. This society, these agendas. You know what I'm saying? What was that? Was that infrastructure? Power roads or something like that?
That's right. Power supplies.
Yeah, power supplies, man.
Infrastructure. That's part of infrastructure.
No? One more time, bro.
God, this is Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 25.
Yep.
It says, "Behold, I am against thee, O destroying mountain,
That's right.
saith the Lord Yahweh,
That's right.
which destroyeth all the earth.
That's right.
And I will stretch out mine hand upon thee, and roll thee down from the rocks, and will make thee a burnt mountain."
See? And we know this is talking about people. Real quick, give me 1 Peter chapter 2. Start at 3.
This is 1 Peter chapter 2, verse 3. It says, if so be ye have tasted that the Lord is gracious.
2 and where you at? You right here?
3. It's right there.
Oh yeah, jump to verse 4.
Come on. This is 1 Peter chapter 2, verse 4. It says, to whom coming as into a living stone, disallowed indeed of men.
See, as unto a living stone, that's what a rock is, man. You see what I'm saying? Come on.
God. It says, to whom coming as unto a living stone, disallowed indeed of men, but chosen of the Most High,
Watch this.
and precious.
Come on.
Ye also as
Who also?
ye also as lively stones.
As lively stones. See? So that's how we know this is talking about people. See that?
God,
You go ahead and finish.
are built up a spiritual house.
See? That's it, man. Now let's go ahead and jump back to the Jeremiah. Robert Sharp.
Con, this is Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 25. Behold, I am against thee, O destroying mountain.
Oh, what type of mountain?
O destroying mountain.
Right.
It says, saith the Lord, Yahweh, which destroyeth all the earth, and I will stretch out mine hand upon thee, and roll thee down from the rocks, and will make thee a burnt mountain.
See, he's gonna make you a burn. He's gonna burn this place down, man. So really, Lord, a mountain is just denoting a powerful infrastructure, which consists of what again, brother? Infrastructure.
Infrastructure, the basic physical and organizational structures and facilities.
So facilities, your Planet Fitnesses, come on,
Your buildings, your roads, and your power supplies.
your courthouses. You know, that's what the Lord is saying, man. You know, your resources, the power company. You know, I gotta get my power cut on. You go to so-called white man, he can turn your power on. He give you all the functionality you need to be in a livable home. The Lord saying that's that's who would have thought, they just out of nowhere, just they got all of this. That's abruptly. That's how a mountain is said to be. It's something that's above. What was that? Let's get that word one more time. The one that was unleveled. I think you read it on the phone. The abruptly, was it mountain?
It was mountain.
Yeah, it was mountain.
Mountain. It says a large natural elevation of the earth's surface, rising abruptly from the surrounding level.
See, abruptly meaning rudely, man. See that? That's what the Lord is saying. Who would have thought Esau? Give me real quick. Then we're gonna go into it. Well, we ain't gotta get it. It tell you in what's that? Micah, the 2nd chapter, how they covet fields and take them by violence. Just out of nowhere, they come up. They call their lands after their own names. Yeah, because they come take them so quickly by violence. But that's not the point. We're going into Mountain Zion. So now you understanding what a mountain is. You see, this is a mountain that was set up by the Lord. Because when you go into the word mountain, you get har or hara, and it means promotion. Now, when you go into the word promotion, activity that supports or provides active encouragement for the furtherance of a cause, venture, or aim. You see? So one more time, FAU read it, bro. So I can, yeah.
Promotion. It says activity that supports or provides active encouragement for the furtherance of a cause.
So a mountain, it said, this mountain is being mentioned. This destroying mountain is being mentioned in the sense of its activities. You see what I'm saying? And this mountain is actually a society, up and running enterprise, a business. Facilities, buildings. The so-called white America, man. The so-called white man's world, man. They said it's being mentioned in the sense of its activities. That's what promotion means. One more time on promotion, bro.
Promotion.
Promotion, activity that supports or provides active encouragement for the furtherance of a cause.
Yeah, and that's the furtherance of basically trying to build higher and higher.
Right, because it goes into, it says a venture or an aim.
The New World Order. You see what I'm saying? So basically, a mountain is dictating a powerful, just outright rulership. Like it's crazy, you know. Abruptly.
Right.
Now let's remember that. Let's get the next verse on Jeremiah 51 and 26.
God. Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 26.
Right.
It says, "And they shall not take of thee a stone for a corner, nor a stone."
So this is the use of a mountain. When you use a mountain, you can use a mountain to hew up stones. What does it say stones are set up to do? Give me 1 Peter 2 and 5 real quick, Barbara Shaw.
God. 1 Peter chapter 2, verse 5.
That's right.
It says, "Ye also, as lively stones,
See?
are built up a spiritual house."
See? You use stones. You go to the government to build yourself. Oh, you should go get that grant. You know they're giving grants out
Right.
to start your business. You see? That's like going to a mountain to collect stones to build you a home or build you a well. You see what I'm saying? You dig into the earth, you're like, bro, let's go build a well. We're going to go to the mountain and get the best rocks, get the rocks we need. Because the mountain has it to give. And we set up a well. You see what I'm saying? So Esau is an outright mountain, man. People use him, they take from him to build. They take pieces from him that he has to give. You know, regardless if it's, you know, only to bite you in the end, but he still has it to give. He gives it, and people use it to build. You know. One more time on Jeremiah.
God. Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 26. "And they shall not take of thee a stone for a corner, nor a stone for foundations."
See? Whew, see that? People, you get set up off this place, man. You know? That's what it's talking about, man. Go ahead.
"But thou shalt be desolate forever."
Then he go get a degree to establish a 200,000 a year, 100,000 a year. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Salary. You know, by going to that mountain to, you know, to establish himself as a doctor, herself as a doctor or something like that. They go to the mountain. They go get that rock and you build up for whatever you're trying to build, man. You go to that mountain and you get that rock. You give what it has to give. You know, a rock and whatever you're trying to build, for whatever you're trying to build. You go to the damn so-called white man, clean your credit, establish yourself. You go to the white man, so-called white man, and buy your suit. You see what I'm saying? To really establish yourself. To go to his online courses to get some type of foundation, have something to fall back on.
Right. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That's what the mountain is denoting. You know, promotion, activity. You know, that mountain got a lot. It got a lot of activity. People at it all day, using from it all day. You see what I'm saying? But really, this mountain, you know, so that's what a mountain is used for, man. It's helping establish the world. But this particular mountain is destroying the world. So we got Mountain Zion, man. You see that? Did you finish that verse, brother?
Just a little bit more.
Go ahead.
Jeremiah 51 and 26. "And they shall not take of thee a stone for a corner, nor a stone for foundations. But thou shalt be desolate forever, saith the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai."
So that's what a mountain is used to do. It's used to it's used. You see what I'm saying? For activity and building, you know, and establishing. People establishing themselves up with the so-called white man think, man. You know what I'm saying? You having something to fall back on is something the so-called white man guarantees people as support. A damn piece of paper, man. Shit is crazy. You know? So let's go ahead and get this. Let's get to it. Psalms 133. And we can start at we can start at 1, it's spiritual.
God. Psalms chapter 133, verse 1. Behold,
Matter of fact, no, we gotta do it like this. Because brothers hear about it all the time and don't know what it's talking about. So now we understand what a mountain is, the function of a mountain. Now let's go to straight to the point of what's being said. This is you know what? No, we can start there. It's cool. We can start there. It's cool.
God.
Mm-hmm.
Psalms chapter 133, verse 1. It says, Behold, how good and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity.
See, that's like when you put a house together. Because we just read. Let's go back to that real quick. 1 Peter 2:5. You know, each brother is likened unto a stone, just like Yahushua himself. We can actually start at 4.
God.
Mm-hmm.
1 Peter chapter 2, verse 4.
Mm-hmm.
To whom coming as into a living stone,
Mm-hmm.
disallowed indeed of men.
Yeah, people don't want to use this to build,
Right.
have something to fall back on. You know,
God.
so the Lord, because you already got the mountain of Esau set up, which He's going to get him out the way, and He's going to, because He actually set him up.
Exactly.
Because remember, mountain means what? Promotion again, right?
God.
The Lord set him up. Let's get that word promotion one more time. Mm-hmm.
Promotion,
Mm-hmm.
the action of raising someone to a high,
raising. Come on.
to a higher position or rank, or the fact of being so raised.
You see? Give me so He set up the so-called white man city. Him being able to give you power, His buildings, His road. Let me get Psalm 75 and 6. You know, the Lord set that up, man.
All right, God, this is Psalm chapter 75, verse 6.
Mm-hmm.
It says, For promotion cometh neither from the east,
Mm-hmm.
nor from the west,
Mm-hmm.
nor from the south,
Mm-hmm.
but the Most High is the judge.
Ooh, see that?
He put it down one.
Who?
He
Do it what?
put it down one
That's the link. See? Come on.
and set it up another.
So that's the Lord is saying. He's going to bring down the Mount Esau. He's going to set up our mountain, our cities, our buildings, people depending on us. Us being the backbone and support of the earth and people's lives. You saying they're going to depend on you, man. You see what I'm saying? Give me Revelation 2 and 26. Oh, for sure. Then we're going to go back to that 1 Peter.
God.
Mm-hmm.
This is Revelation chapter 2, verse 26.
Mm-hmm.
It says, And he that overcometh
Mm-hmm.
and keepeth my works
Mm-hmm.
unto the end,
Yep.
to him will I give power
Mhm.
over the nations.
See, you're going to get power, man. Because that's one of the meanings of infrastructure, right?
God.
Your power supply.
Source of power.
Yeah. You got to get that again, man.
God.
Mm-hmm.
Infrastructure.
Yep.
It says the basic physical and organizational structure and facilities.
See?
So the examples will be buildings, roads, and power supplies.
The Lord gonna give us all that, man. You see what I'm saying? He said, you know, the mount pretty much because, and get more specific, Esau mountain is a compilation of a bunch of Edomites collectively, you know, that has set up their order. You see what I'm saying? Their type of cities, how they like they, you know, skylines and all that type of stuff. What they you know, say is right. You know, even though they oppose each other, you know what I'm saying? Which is why they coming down. You see what I'm saying? But whole point, the Lord said He gonna take all that from them, and we gonna do that, and we gonna do it right, because they're a destroying mountain. So Mount Zion, that's what that represents, man. This is setting up of us, man. Because when you go into the mountain, once again, it means promotion. One more time on promotion.
God.
Mm-hmm.
Promotion.
That's right.
It says the action of raising someone to a higher position
Yep.
or rank, or the fact of being
See?
so raised.
The act of raising somebody. So the Lord is saying He gonna raise us up, because He raised Esau up, man. And we can prove it. Give me Romans 9 and 15.
God.
Mm-hmm.
Say, brother, he got something up there too.
Okay, Con. Let's bring this out real quick.
God.
Unless you got some. 9 and started 16.
God. This is Romans chapter 9, verse 16. It says, so then it
Matter of
is
fact, give me 12.
God.
Mm-hmm.
Romans chapter 9, verse 12.
Mm-hmm.
It was said unto her,
Mm-hmm.
the elder shall serve the younger.
Mm-hmm.
As it is written, Jacob have I loved,
Yep.
but Esau have I hated.
Mount Zion, man.
Con.
Zion is interchangeable for
Jacob.
Jacob, man. And Esau is the mountain that's set up right now, man. The world that runs now, the builders you see, the owner of the buildings that you see now, the power that the person that's administering the power out now, is all about Esau, the so-called white man, who the Lord hates, by the way. You see? Let's get 16.
Romans chapter 9, verse 16.
Mhm.
So then it is not of him that willeth, nor of him that runneth,
See?
but of the Most High that sheweth mercy.
The Lord did all this. He set up people. He elevates you. He allows you to get elevated. You see what I'm saying? Ultimately for his purpose. You see that? Let me get the next verse.
This is what the brother of the War of Israel wrote.
Get the next verse.
Salak, the next verse.
So, you got it.
Romans chapter 9, verse 17.
Yeah.
For the scripture saith unto Pharaoh, even for this same purpose have I raised thee up.
See that? If I raised two up.
Have I raised thee up?
And see, because when you go back to the history of Egypt, when Joseph was there, Joseph gave the vision out of what was going to befall the earth. Famine. You see what I'm saying? And everybody was going to have to go to work to get it. Egypt. Ultimately, because we was there, but you had the Pharaoh who was, pretty much in power. But since he didn't understand, the Lord wasn't dealing with him really. You know what I'm saying? The Lord wasn't dealing with him. He used him.
Exactly.
So, you had Joseph there, our ancestor Joseph, he was there, and he would have him play as his second in command because he pretty much helped establish the Egypt being the support during that famine. Because everybody would have to do what? Go to Egypt, just like you go to the mountain,
Exactly.
right? For the rocks.
Exactly.
To support, to have something to fall back on. They would have to go to Egypt during that time because Joseph understood the vision that the Lord gave Pharaoh about the famine that was getting ready to come. And he told him, basically, since he knew that was ahead of time, he like, let's put up food. Nobody else knew. So since they ended up having all the food, everybody had to go there. So Egypt pretty much was elevated as the top places where everybody always esteemed Egypt to this day. But not knowing that the God of the Hebrews, of the Israelites, us, he put the Pharaoh in that position. And it wouldn't even be, and really, ultimately through us, Joseph, Yahweh. Because if he didn't get that vision broken down to him, he was finished, man. But nonetheless, they were raised up and everybody would have to go to Egypt like going to a mountain to get stones to build up whatever, you want, or act as a support for whatever it is you need. And that's figuratively. You see what I'm saying? In the sense of them going to, Egypt. They put up all type of goods. Produce and everything, man. And the Lord did that just to show his power in Pharaoh, man. He did that really just to raise him up, just to bring him down, just like Esau, just to bring us up right after. Because after Egypt went down, who came up? Us. You see what I'm saying? And then that's spiritual because we got Pesach tomorrow. So, you see? And the Lord is comparing Esau to Pharaoh right here in this chapter. See? So it's beautiful, man. We go ahead and read that back out. Romans 9 and 17. You did whatever the brother got.
This is Romans chapter 9, verse 17. For the scripture saith unto Pharaoh, even for this same purpose have I raised thee up, that I might shew my power in thee.
See whose power?
My power.
Yeah. And when you look up Yasha Allah, it's princes of the power. He that will rule is God, man. You see what I'm saying? But obviously, if it's a will, at some point they wouldn't be ruling. You see what I'm saying? There it is, man. And we are said to go on to be a mountain, Mount Zion, man. But after what? The Lord brings down, just like he did Pharaoh, you know what I'm saying? Another mountain. Esau is Pharaoh, man. Come on.
It says, and that my name might be declared throughout all the earth.
See, that's it, man. You know, because it makes so much sense, because the Lord will get a bigger name by setting up Esau, someone that wants nothing to do with the Lord, and saying he's the Lord, he's the Lord.
Right.
But then when the Lord started doing unexplainable things, and then you got these people that are actually his people, us, saying, yo, the Lord doing this, the Lord doing that. That's building his reputation when the Lord actually smacks down the mountain that said from itself that it couldn't come down, it couldn't crumble. And here it is, whole time before it crumbled, we like, yo, the people of the power that's gonna actually whole time that was gonna crumble that mountain. You know, we telling you, the people being told by these people, like, yo, the Yahweh Shemiah Shah finna crumble this mountain, man. He finna set us up. He set you up, man. You see what I'm saying? But this power structure, this society, just keep building, keep building, keep building. The administrators and the setter-uppers, if you will, of this society, so-called white man, of these buildings, these facilities, these damn Starbucks, these TV shows, these banks, you know what I'm saying? These courthouses, these laws, the laws of the land, these police forces, the militaries, etc., man. You know, the importing of different goods, you know, the exchanging of different nations with different nations. Anyway, they just continuously build it. And they like, man, we ain't never coming down. And people believe in this shit. And then eventually, throughout the process of that, we telling you, yo, he finna bring it, Yahweh Shemiah Shah finna destroy it. He actually crumbles it, man. But slowly before he do it, he letting people see more and more. The mountain starting to go down. People like, wait a minute. Exactly. And they starting to, so his rep that, you know.
Exactly.
It's like resistant training. Like the slower you bring it down, you know what I'm saying, the more strength you can actually build, man. You see, so the Lord gotta be subtle. So you can slowly turn your head, and only the end in having your head completely, or your face, your eyes locked completely in on them. At what point? When the mountain completely gone, man. And they gonna be like, y'all about you, man. You know what I'm saying? At that point, who gonna be up? Us.
Exactly.
So it makes sense for him to do it this way, man. All right, you got it.
All right, so this from the Brother War of Israel. This is Luke chapter 3 and 5. It says, every valley shall be filled, and every mountain and hill shall be brought low.
That's right.
And the crooked shall be made straight.
That's right.
And the rough ways shall be made smooth.
Yeah, so that's talking about the introduction and the setting up of, you know, Mount Zion, man. Our cities, our power, our infrastructures, us being the backbone and support of people, us being the reliance, the trust, you know what I'm saying? The scepter of the earth, the pillars of the earth, man. You see what I'm saying? People basing their mindsets, what people base their mindsets off. People base their mindset off. Some shit ain't gold until the so-called white man said it.
Exactly.
That's a mountain, man.
It's crazy.
Because a mountain, you use stones as support.
Mm-hmm.
Once again, figuratively speaking. So if something the Lord, the so-called white man puts out is like a stone for people to use and be like, yep, Albert Einstein said, you know what I'm saying, or whoever the hell, you know. Because a lot of these people, they say, you know, so-called white people, they be jakes, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, my whole point is that the white man, whatever Esau he puts out is a crutch, it's support for people, man. You know? It's crazy, man. That's why people dying they goddamn hair blind. Because blondes have more fun.
Yep.
You ain't know? You know? So that's a destroying mountain, man. That's decaying people's mindset. That's decaying the people the Lord actually is dealing with mind. So the Lord's going to bring this man down and he's going to bring us up. And the difference is they're a destroying mountain. We're a flourishing mountain, man.
Right.
You know, ain't going to be no wickedness, man. We're going to give y'all recompense, but besides that, that's about it, man. And y'all going to serve us forever and ever. Ain't going to want to. That's pretty much what this is going into. All right, let's go ahead and go back to it. Psalms 133. And then we got a few more we're going to close out. Because it's pretty much that simple, man. You got plenty of scriptures that go into it. But that's all this, you know, really going into. You know, we're going to be the support of the earth, the support of people's lives. People are going to base their lives off what you say, what your people say, what your people do. And you already see it. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Remember talking to the, you know, we believe to be the angel this past weekend, He said their women are turning on them.
Exactly.
You see the so-called white man going down. That's that mountain getting destroyed subtly, as the spirit just had, you know, because it's gaining, you picking up, picking up traction, momentum,
Right.
you know, instead of the Lord just, and then you don't know who did it. If he's slowly bringing it down, and people like, Yahweh, should be whole shot, you know what I'm saying? And then he's completely just, it's a perfect build-up, man. He know what he's doing. It's timing, man, and patience. Come on.
Psalms chapter 133, verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
Behold.
Didn't they say Rome wasn't built in a day?
Yeah.
Come on.
Nope. Psalms chapter 133, verse 1. Behold, how good and how pleasant it is for brethren to
For
dwell.
who?
It is for brethren.
See, for brethren. See, come on.
To dwell together in unity.
Like rocks.
God.
Come on.
It says, it is like the precious ointment upon the head.
Yep.
That ran down upon the beard.
Yep.
Even Aaron's beard.
That's right.
It says that went down to the skirts of his garment.
Mm-hmm.
As the dew.
And this going into a lot, you know what I'm saying? You got the ointment. That's the understanding of oil. You see what I'm saying? Come on.
As the dew of Hermon.
The skirts that's going into the, you know, or the garments that's going into the, you know, pretty much being clothed with this truth, man. You know, this light, this understanding. And ultimately, the light is the doctrine. You see what I'm saying? Because the scriptures tell you how the Lord, he clothes himself with light. You see what I'm saying? But it tell you that, you know, that light ultimately is the doctrine of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. You know, so you got men that's dwelling together, the Israelite men, this talking about the 1/3 that collectively come together and are in on this understanding. That's what that's going into when you go into the garment. Matter of fact, let's get that real quick. I think that's Psalms 104. Yep, 104 and 2.
God. This is Psalm chapter 104, verse 2. So like it says, who covers thyself with light.
See?
As with
take it from one.
Psalms 104, verse 1. Bless the Lord, Yahweh, O my soul, O Lord, my power. Thou art very great. Thou art clothed with honor and majesty.
See? Thou art what?
Thou art clothed,
come on,
with honor and majesty.
See? And it says we are to be like the Lord, man.
God.
So he puts on honor and majesty. You see? That's what we gonna put on. Come on.
It says, who covered thyself with light.
That's what the 1/3 will have put on. And he covers himself with what?
With light.
Come on.
As with a garment.
As with the what?
A garment.
Let's go back to Psalms 133.
God. Psalms chapter 133, verse 2.
Matter of fact, start at 1.
Verse 1. Psalms 133, verse 1. It says, behold, how good and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity.
Yeah, for brethren to dwell together in unity. These are men that come together on the understanding that this is the one way. You see what I'm saying? Come on.
God. It is like the precious ointment upon the head.
Yeah, so when you anointed, just keep going.
God. It is as the precious ointment upon the head.
Yeah, anointed, that's oil. You go into the oil, that's understanding, man. All right? Because when you go into the foolish versions, you know, they was asking for oil. You see what I'm saying? They didn't have any understanding. Come on.
God. That ran down upon the beard.
Yep.
Even Aaron's beard.
That's right. That
went down to the skirts of his garment.
See, to his garment. Now this is all, everything manifold, so it's a spiritual, you know, denotion here too. So that's why we go back to Psalms 104 in the 2nd chapter.
Okay.
You got it.
Psalms 104, verse 2. Who coverest thyself with light as with a garment.
So he's saying that the brethren that come together, the 1/3 that come together, you see what I'm saying? These are men that have the understanding. They have the understanding of how about Shem Yahushua. They comparing it to men. It's compared to that. You know, it's compared that us dwelling together with on the understanding. We got the understanding is compared to the oil running down, you know, to Aharon's beard. You see what I'm saying? Hence, that's understanding. And then run it, because it talk about how the cup runneth over. You see what I'm saying? Then you go, it says down to the skirt of his garment. So it's also saying that these men are, they pretty much, they got the doctrine, because that's ultimately what the light going to. One more time.
God.
Mm-hmm.
Psalms 104 verse 2.
Yep.
It says, "Who covereth thyself with light,
Yep.
as with a garment."
Yeah, when you cover it, you kept from doing things that will cause you to perish. You see what I'm saying? You covered. You straight. You ain't bugged out. You're on the straight and narrow. You know what I'm saying? Come on.
God.
And then let's go to Isaiah 9 and 8. Just to prove that. Then I got a clearer one. This is all according to scriptures.
God.
Come on.
This is Isaiah chapter 9 and verse 8.
That's right.
It said, "The Lord sent a word into Jacob,
Mm-hmm.
and it hath lighted upon Israel."
See, so the light is what is said to be covering the Lord as a garment. You see what I'm saying?
God.
But that's the word. The word is the doctrine. You see what I'm saying? That's what actually give us the light. So these are talking about the men with the light, with the words of Yahweh Shemiah Shah and the understanding. Give me Psalms 100 and you got it, you can finish. You said it had lighted upon Israel.
Yep.
Okay, Psalms 107 and 20. Matter of fact, you probably hold that one. Give me yeah, that's not even. Give me give me Sirach 24 and 27. I'm sure. Yeah, God, that's better. So yeah, that's it.
Call it 24.
Mm-hmm. And 27th verse.
God.
Mm-hmm.
This is Sirach chapter 24, verse 27.
That's right.
"He maketh the doctrine of knowledge appear."
The what?
The doctrine.
See, the doctrine, the way. When you go into doctrine, means the way. Come on.
God. Sirach 24 and 27. "He maketh the doctrine of knowledge appear as the light."
Woo! See that? So that light, that word that was sent was said to be the light. But that word is the doctrine, man. Yahweh Shah came with the doctrine that will give you light. And he came with some aura, you know what I'm saying? Like, he came with the doctrine,
Right.
and that gave Jake enlightenment on what the hell is going on. And that's the 1/3, man. And that's what the men that will be saved, they will be pretty much, that's why you're likened unto a rock, a stone. A stone is what you use for support. Somebody will be able to support themselves off of you. Because you got the doctrine, the understanding of Yahweh Shemiah Shah. And then it being a mountain, these are multiple men. You know what I'm saying? I got the knowledge, understanding, aka the doctrine of Yahweh Shemiah Shah, which is a light. So the whole world is going to benefit off us. They're going to be enlightened off of us. They're going to be able to support themselves off of our way, our understanding. That's what it's talking about, man. We're going to be a support for everybody, man. We're going to be the support. Everybody's going to depend what they think off what we think.
God. I got some.
Go ahead.
Matthew chapter 7 and 24.
Mm-hmm.
"Therefore, whosoever heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them, I will liken him unto a wise man, which built his house upon a rock."
See, that's it, man. So, and we in Yahweh Shah stead. So people got to listen to us. That's how we listen to him. Because ultimately, if you listening to him, us, you listening to him. Because we listen to him.
God.
Read that one time, Yahweh Shah.
This is Matthew chapter 7 and 24.
Mm-hmm.
"Therefore, whosoever heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them, I will liken him unto a wise man,
Yep.
which built his house upon a rock."
Yeah. So there you go, man. Because Yahweh Shah is compared unto a rock. When you go back to 1 Peter, the 2nd chapter and the 4th verse, it tell you that's not the rock people want, though.
God.
But a rock is used, aka a stone, is used for support. See? Because you go back to Jeremiah, the 51st chapter and the 26th verse, it tell you how the people not going to take the rocks of Esau anymore to make themselves a foundation. A foundation is support, man. Because we get into times when people seeing that you can't, the so-called white man is not, his way is not stable, man. it'll get you killed out here, man. You know what I'm saying? It'll have you thinking you a damn woman when you a man. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Go ahead, bro. So that's what the mountain of Zion is going into, man. We're gonna fix all. We're gonna get stability to the earth, man. We are the highest form of stability, man. High activity. So many people gonna be dealing with us, man. That's why when you go into Isaiah the 60th chapter, it said our gates not gonna be closed for day or night, man. Because there's gonna be so many people coming in. The forces of the Gentiles. People gonna have gifts for us. People gonna want to help us minister. They're gonna have to learn our way, because it's the only way, man. Or you gonna perish, man. And they tell you in the same chapter, for the nation that will not serve us shall utterly perish, man. You got that 1 Peter?
Yep.
Go ahead.
First Peter chapter 2, verse 4. It says, to whom coming as into a living stone.
See, Yahweh Shah compared unto a stone. That's why he said, whosoever heareth these sayings of mine, I will liken him unto a wise man who built his house upon a rock. You see what I'm saying? Yahweh Shah way support you, man. That's going to give you stability, man. Because he's giving wisdom. He's giving true instruction, man. He's giving the instruction of the creator. I think he created the concept of support. You know what I'm saying? You putting your bike on a goddamn kickstand, that concept go all the way back to the creator, man. I don't go to, the nigga that made Mongoose. You know what I'm saying? Damn, Mongoose. Go ahead. Fucking Mongoose. Go ahead.
1 Peter chapter 2, verse 4. To whom coming as unto a living stone, disallowed indeed of men, but chosen of the Most High.
Yeah, because when it tell you in 1 Corinthians, the 2nd chapter, it said, for when the world by wisdom, pretty much when it come time to know wisdom, nobody knows nothing, because everybody, got going by their own wisdom. This is true wisdom. Give me Isaiah 33:6 real quick. Because they still deal with wisdom, but it's just not sustainable wisdom. And they're going to be proved on that as the Lord slowly continues to bring this mountain down, and we keep telling people. We're going to draw that attention to the Lord slowly. And then when he smack it completely, and the people that's left, they're going to go, oh, man. You see what I'm saying? Because everybody know the scriptures. They just waiting to really be revealed who are the Israelites. And y'all going to see it's us the whole time. Come on.
Isaiah chapter 33, verse 6. It says,
and people confessing it slowly.
Right. And wisdom and knowledge.
More and more. Yep, one more time.
Isaiah 33 and 6. And wisdom and knowledge.
See, and what?
And wisdom.
That's it.
And knowledge.
That's right.
Shall be the stability of thy times.
Woo, see?
And strength of salvation.
So that's why everybody want to deal with wisdom, but, do you have true wisdom or, man's wisdom? They're going to find out we got true wisdom. So we're going to, Mount Zion is going to be the support. You see what I'm saying? So that's it, man. Let's go back to that Sirach 24
and 27.
That's right.
On that. Sirach chapter 24, verse 27. He maketh the doctrine of knowledge appear as light.
See, that's it, man. So if you're able to enlighten somebody, you can support them. You see what I'm saying? You can hold them up. You know what I'm saying? Man, not go get killed because you based off, you have an understanding of what the Father dealing with. You're able to tell him, bro, if you just simply don't do this, the Lord ain't gonna kill you. And then he don't do it. But his man go do it, he die. You know what I'm saying? And then more people, your words start getting out about you. That's basically what's gonna happen. Collectively, you're gonna have a bunch of men that have that story of our nation. And we're gonna be a mountain, man. And the 2/3 of our people that's not like that, they're gonna be written out. But ultimately, they're gonna come back to us, come back through us. You see what I'm saying? And that mountain just gonna get bigger and bigger. You know what I'm saying? I got something.
That brother got scripture as well.
Okay, this is Deuteronomy 4 and 6. It says, keep ye therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations, which shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people. You see what I'm saying? For what nation is there so great who had God so nigh unto them, as the Lord Yahweh our God is in all things that we call upon him for. You see what I'm saying? So we are a mountain that's going to abruptly rise, man. But it's gonna be well deserved, man. Our way, pretty much, the doctrine is gonna be knocking false ways out of it, just rudely, just knocking off bullshit. Like every time we come through, we cut something. That's abruptly. You see what I'm saying? A video drop rebuking everything Joel Osteen said. Just knock it over, and it's all scriptural. You know what I'm saying? That's how you know we the mountain coming up. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So that's what it's talking about, man. You got something?
This is a war of Israel. Proverbs chapter 3, verse 5. Mm-hmm. It says, trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding.
Yep.
In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. It shall be health to thy navel. Yep, that's it.
Yeah. So yeah, man, that's right. People gonna stop leaning on their own understanding once they see that shit don't work, and you starting to see that, man. When we surviving and eating, when all the food's supposedly gone, you see what I'm saying? And Esau done bailed on everybody. You know what I'm saying? Who people gonna go to? They gonna go to who they see actually still eating. They're like, man, what's your trick, man? What you know? And more people, it's gonna be over with. Before you know it, that rock finished, man. That mountain done, man. It's a pebble. Right stuck on one of our, you know what I'm saying? Whatever shoes we're gonna be wearing in the kingdom, man. That's what that, you're gonna be brought to being. The society of so-called white man. Let's go ahead and go back to Psalms 133. The Lord willing, this is making sense.
Okay. Psalms chapter 133, verse 1. Behold, how good and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity.
Yep, that's like a house being built together, because each one of us is stones. Come on.
It says, it is like the precious ointment upon the head that ran down.
And these are men that, because you can't put stones together that don't link up. You see what I'm saying? So we agree on the doctrine, the way. Come on.
It says, it is like,
which allows us to be like a perfectly built mountain, indestructible, because there ain't no gaps and brinks and mishaps nowhere. We in complete unity.
Yeah, no breaches.
Let's get that word unity as well too. You got it, bro.
It says, it is like the precious ointment upon the head that ran down upon the beard.
That's what it's comparing our unity to. You see what I'm saying? The unification, pretty much the consolidation, the completeness, the togetherness of this mountain. You see what I'm saying? It's like oil running down, a priest's beard, the father of the Levites. You know what I'm saying? Come on.
It says, even Aharon's beard that went down.
The priesthood, I'll say. Come on.
That went down to the skirts of his garments. And the dew of Hermon, and as the dew that descended upon the mountain of Zion. For there.
And the dew that what? As the dew that of what?
As the dew of Hermon. And as the dew that descended upon the mountains of Zion.
You see? Cities, our buildings, our infrastructures. It's with us acting as the new support of the earth. You see what I'm saying? Real quick, let me get Deuteronomy 32. Because it says the dew. Deuteronomy 32nd chapter. Start at 2.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 32.
Verse 2.
Deuteronomy 32, verse 2. It says, my doctrine.
What? His what?
My doctrine.
Come on.
Shall drop
whose doctrine?
My doctrine.
And doctrine, once again, means way. So whose way? The Lord's way. Yahweh Basham Shah's way. Come on. Doctrine.
My doctrine shall drop as the rain.
See? Light. Because the doctrine is said to be shown forth as the light. That light that was said to go forth amongst us, which was said to be a word. The doctrine, the way. Yahushua came with the way that enlightened the doctrine. You see what I'm saying? It's going to drop down as the dew. It covers everything. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Is the true way of the Bible covering everything right now? No. So we know that new mountain is coming, man. That's the Mount Zion, man. But we slowly bringing forth it now. We're in the process of the destroying mountain coming down, And us on the side with this, like, yo, telling people why that happened to you in Texas. Telling people what's getting ready to happen. Telling people what's going to happen. You take that vaccine. You take that chip. You see what I'm saying? How it shall look. What he expects. What he requires. You need to repent. The kingdom is at hand. You see, you're going to have to serve us. You see what I'm saying? That's how we do. That's the enlightenment. Because look, if you get that, that acts as support for you. You see what I'm saying? That's gonna act on your behalf. It's like I said, you put set your bike up and you put the kickstand down. And it don't fall. What's acting, because it's the kickstand is acting on the bike's behalf. You see what I'm saying? That's like this word. That's the word, man. You know, if you a so-called heathen and you ain't an Edomite in the kingdom, you eventually get this word. You're gonna be straight. You see what I'm saying? This is gonna be the support for you, man. Everybody they're being set up to have to come to us. That's what the Mount Zion is, man. There's all type of stuff you get from mountains. There's a scripture that talk about how they gather the herbs from the mountains. You see what I'm saying? People gonna want to use us. We're gonna be famous and everything, man, because the prophets called herbs. You see what I'm saying? Because we got the words of healing. You got it, bro.
God.
Mm-hmm.
It's Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 2.
Mm-hmm.
My doctrine shall drop as the rain.
See, that's it. So that's the dew upon that mountain.
God.
You see, Mount Zion is the cities, the buildings, the infrastructure, the ways, the power support that's covered with the enlightenment of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Who ain't gonna come to that, man? You see what I'm saying? Who ain't gonna use us, man? So we right where we need to be. Go ahead.
God.
Mm-hmm.
It says, my speech shall distill as the dew.
His what?
My speech
Mm-hmm.
shall distill as the dew.
So his words, it's the dew. You know what I'm saying? Come on.
As the small rain upon the tender herb.
Mm-hmm. See, look at the herb. Come on.
And as the showers upon the grass.
Mm-hmm. And then that tenderness talking about Yahushua. Because they'll tell you that in Isaiah the 53rd chapter, man. He shall grow up as a tender plant or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And as I said, by the Spirit, the prophets, which Yahushua is compared to the herbs. So anyway, let's get one more on this. Habakkuk 2 and 14. And then we're going to get the other ones to close up. You know, that's pretty much it, man. We're going to go into we're going to get the Revelation, the 14th chapter. They're standing upon the Mount Zion and all that. But now you know what that's talking about, man. You know, Yahushua said to bring a government. You know, because really that's ultimately too with the government. That's a government. You know, the cities, buildings, city hall, public aid office, these skyscrapers, these colleges, these institutions. That's all a government. You know what I'm saying? That's all of a government. Come on.
This Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 14.
Public housing. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
It says, for the earth shall be filled.
Restaurants.
Mm-hmm.
You think we're gonna have our own restaurants? See? That's found in the mountain. Our own supermarkets, farmers markets. The earth gonna be replenished. If you wanna, set up, we're gonna be rich, man. Because you're gonna have every damn thing, man. How Bernie Sanders owned all the damn agriculture fields, grape fields and stuff like that. That man making buku money. You Israelites gonna have all that, man. You want your own whole grape field that's from goddamn LA to the end of Bakersfield. You know what I'm saying? You can have that, man. Bigger than that. Because we're gonna branch out. You know? All that, man. You think what's gonna be found in our grocery stores, supermarkets, farmers markets, food that's actually gonna heal you.
Right.
Ain't gonna be serving people pork. Baconators, Papa John's, meat lovers. You know what I'm saying? This nigga killing niggas, man. He's a destroying mountain, man. That ain't supporting nobody. Nigga eat a burger and get a heart. Didn't that dude Dave Chappelle have that damn stand-up he did when he was fat as hell and he ate that last sandwich and died and he was like, "Sigh." You know what I'm saying? That shit. Man. Nigga 1 bite away from death, man. Messing with Esau's what he give out as support. Messing with Esau's mountain, you know? He's the destroying, decaying mountain, man. You got it, bro.
God. This is Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 14. It says, "For the earth shall be filled with the knowledge of the glory of the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai."
Yeah, because that mountain is gonna be over everything. You see what I'm saying? Like the rain is over all the earth. The dew is all over the earth. You see? Come on.
God. It says, "As the waters cover the sea."
And what did the dew hit? The dew hits the grass. You see what I'm saying? So everybody, don't the grass depend on the dew?
God.
Give me some Isaiah 40. Hold that real quick. Get Isaiah 40 and 4. 46. 40 and 6.
It's Isaiah chapter 40, verse 6. It says, "The boy said, 'Cry.' And he said, 'What shall I cry?'"
Where you at? 40? Isaiah?
God.
40 and let me see.
All flesh is grass.
Yeah, you got it. That's right. It's like my bad.
God. Isaiah chapter 40, verse 6. The voice said, "Cry." And he said, "What shall I cry?" All flesh is grass.
No, son.
All flesh
Is what?
is grass.
See? Don't the grass depend on the dew?
God.
See that? So there it is, man. So this week we gonna cover everything, man. You know, it said the mountain gonna be covered in the dew. The dew said the dew covers all the earth. The mountain is over everything. Then the Lord said we above all people. So we, by default, have to become the mountain, man. It's gonna happen. That's what Mount Zion talk about. Tell you that in Deuteronomy 17, chapter 6 verse. I says ye are above all ye are above all people. He chose us above all people. Deuteronomy 28. Matter of fact, let's get that real quick. Deuteronomy 28 and 1. Because that's the main place it's mentioned at, man. It's gonna happen when the Lord make us perfect. So that's really what the mountain is going into.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord.
Are we going to do that when we made perfect? Yeah. We're going to be in unity. Or I'm not going to be evil towards our brother no more. Come on.
It says, "And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, thy power, to observe and to do all his commandments."
Meaning once you get enlightened, come on.
"Which I command thee
That's right.
this day."
Once you get to do, come on.
"That the Lord thy power will set thee up high above all nations on the earth."
That's the mountain right there, man. Did that happen? No. That's getting ready to happen, though. We got to be enlightened first, though. Come on.
God. It says, "And all these blessings shall come on thee and overtake thee."
Woo! See? That abruptly.
God.
That's it, man. All right. Let's go to, back to, let me see that tablet. Oh, sure. You take it out. You just go back. You can drop that Deuteronomy and go back to wherever you was before that. I got something.
Habakkuk.
Yeah, one more time on that.
God, this is Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 14. It says, "For the earth shall be filled with the knowledge of the glory of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, as the waters cover the sea."
So like one more time. So like
God, Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 14. "The earth shall be filled with the knowledge of the glory of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai."
Yeah. And how? Through you, man. Through us. They're going to have to come to us to get understanding, man. You see what I'm saying? That's how it's going to go down, man. All the earth. Give me Sirach 33 and 10. Meaning all people.
This is Sirach chapter 33, verse 10.
Go on.
"And all men are from the ground, and Adam was created of earth."
And who?
Adam
See?
was created of earth.
Give me Psalms 6 and 54. You see, Adam was created of the earth, and the scriptures tell us how Adam, basically of Adam come we all. You see what I'm saying? So when it said all the earth is going to be filled with the, the knowledge, that's talking about the people, man. Ain't going to be forced to, you're going to die. That's going to make our life so fun, man. Don't be beating the hell out of you damn people, man. But I don't mean that wickedly. It's just, for those that are wicked. Come on.
Call that 6 and
54. Second Ezra 6 and 54.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what I said.
2nd Ezra chapter 6, verse 54.
Come on.
And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all.
See, that's it. It's just that simple, man. And Adam is said to be of the earth, man. He's the earth. So let's go back to that Habakkuk. You know, it's just that simple. Because the earth know you how about Shemel Shah. It's the damn people. Go on.
Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 14. For the earth shall be filled with the knowledge of the glory of the Lord. It says, as the waters cover the sea.
We're going to look, abruptly, we just going to we're going to fit, you know what I'm saying? Going to shove it down your people's throat, man. Or you got to go. Because it already said Yahweh Shah coming back to take vengeance, flaming vengeance on them who know not the Lord, man. So you're going to have to learn this. You know? Because people not having understanding does not support proper living. You know what I'm saying? That's why so much madness going on, man. Because of this damn mountain, man. These people establishing themselves off madness. Give me Psalms 29 and 12 real quick, bro. Proverbs, Salaki, 29 and 12. You could drop that. That Ezra's and that Sirach 32 to 10.
29 and 12. God, this is Proverbs chapter 29, verse 12. If a ruler hearken to lies,
See? Come on.
all his servants are wicked.
See? Here it is. These people trying to establish support and they everything off of nigga that hearken to lies, man. You're finished. You will never be able to become stabilized. Your degree means nothing. You know what I'm saying? You don't know the Lord. You got a PhD and you eat Baconators every night. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. You finished, bro. You really an idiot, you know? You dumb as hell. Alright, let's get Psalms 125. You know, and then we're gonna get this Revelation.
Start from the top.
Yeah.
Psalms chapter 125. They that trust in the Lord shall be as Mount Zion.
See? There it is. So the Mount Zion is talking about the elect, man. The 2/3, they don't trust in the Lord, man. You see what I'm saying? It's talking about the 1/3. The 2/3 don't trust in the Lord. They trust in Egypt, man. Give me Isaiah 30 real quick. Hold that. Give me Isaiah 30 and 1. No, these are rebellious children. Children that will not hear this is stiff-necked people, man. This talking about the 2/3 is written to be destroyed.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Isaiah chapter 30, verse 1.
Yep.
Woe to the rebellious children,
See, the rebellious children. Come on.
saith the Lord,
Mm-hmm.
that take counsel,
Yep.
but not of me.
See, they take counsel. They go get support,
God.
but they go to the destroying mountain. So that's talking about Jake, these 2/3. Come on.
God. Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai,
That's right.
that take counsel,
Yep.
but not of me,
That's right.
and that cover with a covering.
See?
God. It says, but not of my spirit,
See?
that
Which is light.
God, that they may add sin to sin.
This doctrine. See? That they may add sin to sin. Go ahead.
It says that walk to go down into Egypt, and have not asked of my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh,
Keep going.
and to trust in the shadow of Egypt.
See? And to do what?
To trust in the shadow of Egypt.
Keep going.
God. It says, therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt,
And the what?
and the trust
Come on.
in the shadow of Egypt, your confusion.
You can drop that. Jump back.
God. Psalm chapter 125, verse 1. They that trust in the Lord shall be as a Mount Zion.
I was just saying the 2/3 don't do that. Go ahead and get Zechariah 13 and 8. I got some real quick. This is Isaiah 30 and 5. They were all ashamed of a people that could not profit them, nor be in help, nor profit, but a shame and also a reproach. So that's pretty much it, man. They trying to pretty much depend on this mountain that whose rocks break. You know what I'm saying?
Con.
You know those rocks you pick up and they crumble.
Exactly.
You thought they was like solid. You got it.
This is Zechariah chapter 13, verse 8.
That's right.
And it shall come to pass
Yep.
that in all the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts thereon shall be cut off
Yep.
and die,
Yeah, the 2/3. That's right.
but the third shall be left therein.
Yeah, the 1/3. Come on.
It says, and I will bring the third part
Mhm.
through the fire,
Yep.
and will refine them
Knows that, and these are the people. These are the Israelites that trust in the Lord. Come on.
kind. And I will bring the third part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined,
Mm-hmm.
and will try them as gold is tried.
Mm-hmm.
They shall call on my name,
Mm-hmm.
and I will hear them.
Mm-hmm.
I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord is my power.
See, they said they shall call on my name. The scriptures tell us only the elect do that.
Mm-hmm.
Give me Sirach 17 and 16. Baruch Sharp. And then I got something. Mm-hmm.
Sirach chapter 17, verse 16. Every man from his youth is given to evil.
Mm-hmm.
Neither could they make to themselves.
Where you at? Sirach 17?
17,
10,
16.
verse 10. It's locked
Con,
up.
con.
It might be 11. The elect shall praise his holy name. It's one of those.
Yep, that's it. 10.
Mm-hmm.
Sirach chapter 17, verse 10.
Mm-hmm.
And the elect
Mm-hmm.
shall praise his holy name.
And the who?
And the elect
Yep.
shall praise his holy
So
name.
that 1/3 that said to call upon the Lord's name, it said to be the elect. Only elect gonna do that, man. Because they trust in the Lord, man. They believe in the Lord. They don't trust in Egypt, the shadow of Egypt. But the 2/3 do. Those are the rebellious ones. Those are the ones that, according to Ephesians, the 2nd chapter, that walk according to the course of this world, the prince of the power of this air, the spirit that now worketh in the children of disobedience. You see what I'm saying? These people that go to the mountain of Esau for support. You know? Nigga go to Harvard before he go to the scriptures. You know what I'm saying? That job's crazy, bro. These niggas they just finished, man. Alright, let's go to back to where we was at. I think that was you got it.
Zechariah chapter 13, verse 8.
Mm-hmm.
It says, and it shall come to pass.
No, that was it. Before that. Psalms 125.
Con, con.
Mm-hmm. I got some.
Do I need this help?
Nah,
Alright, con.
that's it.
This is Psalms chapter 125, verse 1.
Right.
They that trust in the Lord
Mhm.
shall be as Mount Zion.
They that trust in the Lord shall be as Mount Zion. So this is talking about the elect, man. Alright? Go ahead.
Con. They that trust in the Lord shall be as Mount Zion,
Come on.
which cannot be removed.
See? And a mountain is something you can't take down, man. That's ultimately what the mountain represents. Why? Because the elect is written to become immortal, man. And elevated to such a point, no one can bring them down, man. You can't reach me. I can fly. You know what I'm saying? I know more than you. I go out of space. You know what I'm saying? I got mansions and palaces on other planets. I've ate foods you can't even dream of, man. You see what I'm saying? I'm perfect. You're perfect. I can't die. You see what I'm saying? Read one more time on that.
Con.
Mm-hmm.
Psalms chapter 125, verse 1.
The Lord's gonna build us up like that. That's the new covenant and the promises. Come on.
Con. They that trust in the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, shall be as Mount Zion,
That's right.
which cannot be removed,
Mm-hmm.
but abideth forever.
Yeah. And I think too, when you go into the, let me get something real quick. When you go into that, you know, see, which abided for what?
Forever.
See, that's an immortality right there. All right. So let me get this real quick to show the link up on it, because when you go into Zion, it says a permanent capital. And it's another name for Jerusalem, which is another name for Israel. Because it tell you in Matthew, Matthew the 3rd chapter, all of Jerusalem went out to get baptized. You know what I'm saying? Jerusalem didn't get up. So anyway, this is Isaiah 33 and 14. The sinners in Zion are afraid. Filthiness has surprised the hypocrites when their foundation that they were supporting on crumbles. Hence that shadow. You see what I'm saying? Because look, you ain't even it ain't like you taking them out. You just going to get a piece of them out.
Right.
That's not actually the mountain. Just like the shadow is not actually the person.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You trusting in the shadow, man. It says the sinners, when you're of a mountain, you know what I'm saying? It says the sinners, you're written to be of a mountain eventually. The sinners in Zion are afraid. Fearfulness has surprised the hypocrites. Who among us shall dwell with the devouring fire? Who among us, which he says he's going to turn that mountain into? The destroying mountain, you know, to fire, man. Paraphrasing. Who among us shall dwell with the everlasting burnings? You know, people going to have to flee on Esau, because Esau ready to come down. You can't, if his city catch on fire and get nuked, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is something you should never been dependent on. We dependent on the Lord. We know the Lord gonna do it, and we depend on the Lord to save us, man. We want to be with you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be with this damn devil. This is 15. He that walketh righteously and speaketh uprightly, he that despiseth the gain of oppressions. This is who's gonna, you know what I'm saying, dwell. You know? But y'all don't do that. It tell you in Jeremiah the 9th chapter that our people are valiant for lies. They bend their tongues like, you know, bowls for lies, man. It says, he that walketh righteously and speaketh uprightly, he that despiseth the gain of oppressions. You know what I'm saying? They get, you know, yeah, our people shouldn't have to play 82 damn games a season just to survive, man. Ultimately making Esau rich, generating all these ratings, and that's oppression, man. It's an article that came out how Mark Cuban tried to stop, I think, Mars from having to do the national, some shit like that.
Whatever they do, the pledge or whatever they do before the games.
And all Jake ain't, he understood everybody not with that. But they told him, you gotta do it. They're finna get on him, man. They basically got on Mark Cuban. You know, he ain't nothing either, but at least he did that, man. It says, he that despises the gain of oppressions, he that shaketh his hands from holding of bribes. You know, the dumbass across the stage greeting you will get when you get drafted and shit. You see what I'm saying? How they bribed O'Neal during the Black Panthers. Right. William O'Neal. You tell him on a movie called Bill O'Neal, but his ass was getting bribed the whole damn time, man. He giving them steak and shit.
Exactly.
That nigga 2/3. You see, so he that despises the gain of oppressions, that shaketh hands from holding of bribes, that stoppeth his ears from hearing of blood, and shutteth his eyes from seeing evil. He shall dwell on high, his place of defense shall be the munition of rocks. You know what I'm saying? What is a munition, man? Bread shall be given him, his water shall be sure. See? Permanent. It says the meaning of Zion, it says it's a permanent capital, man. Let's get capital and let's get munition. And then that's it, man. It says, thine eyes shall see the king in his beauty. Talking about Yahushua, they shall behold the land that is very far off. You know what I'm saying? That could be talking about a damn another planet, man. You know what I'm saying? But it's talking about the Holy Land. Initially, it's talking about Israel, man. Yahshua Allah. Because it said that Yahushua, he's going into a far off country, man. You know what I'm saying? I go to prepare a place for you, man. You know, in his father's house are many mansions, man. So that's pretty much it, man. It says, look upon Zion, verse 20, look upon Zion, the city of our solemnities. Thine eyes shall see Jerusalem, a quiet habitation, a tabernacle that shall not be taken down. Not one of the stakes thereof shall ever be removed, neither shall any of the cords thereof be broken. This is going to be an indestructible functioning system. City, building, no one's breaking in your houses. You're gonna probably sleep with your doors wide open. You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
Let the lions and tigers walk in. You know what I'm saying? Hop on you in the sleep, because you know they ain't gonna eat you or do nothing, man. They gonna guard you. That type of status, man. That's the Mount Zion, man. All right? Go ahead, bro.
This definition for, is it capital with an AL or OL?
Capital, like capital of the state.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. AL. We got one more after this. One more scripture. It's plenty, but you know we be here all day.
It says, capital, it says the city or town that is the official seat of government in a country.
Ooh, this is the official seat. One more time on that. That's beautiful.
Capital.
Zion.
It says the city or town that is the official seat of government.
Yeah, and then when you go to let me get this real quick. Read that one more time, bro.
So capital, the city or town that is the official seat of government in a country, state, etc.
And the city, this is Isaiah 60 and 14. The sons also of them that afflicted thee shall come bending unto thee. You gotta go up to the mountain, bend, and pick up the, you know what I'm saying? It says, and all they that despise thee shall bow themselves down at the soles of thy feet. We so high up, they ain't gonna have no choice, man. You might be flying one day over your city. The Lord said he gonna give me this scripture. Gotta get this in this lesson. Give me it's a few of them. Bear with me. Let's see. Yeah, get let's see, Salaki. We can read this. Let's bring this one out for now. Give me Matthew 25 and give me 24 and 45. Matter of fact, give me 25 and 21. That's cool.
Matthew chapter 25, verse 21. His Lord said unto him, well done, thou good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things.
Yeah.
I will make thee ruler over many things.
He will make you what?
Ruler over many things.
Yep, that's the city. Because when you go back to this, is Isaiah 60 and 14, the city is talking about the Israelites, man. It says the city, ultimately as well. It says the sons also of them that afflicted thee shall come bending unto thee, and all they that despise thee shall bow themselves down at the soles of thy feet. And they shall call thee the city of the Lord Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shah, the Zion of the Holy One of Israel. You see, it says, whereas thou hast been forsaken and hated, so that no man went through thee, I will make thee an external excellency, an eternal excellency, a joy of many generations. Thou shalt also suck the milk of the Gentiles. So that's pretty much it, man. The Lord is going to set us up on high on a whole nother level, man. You see, so the city is talking about the Israelites, man. That was the scripture you read, the city?
I got the definition.
It was something we read before the last one. You was out that Zechariah 13 to 8.
So, like, you know what? It was.
Because I know I just read Isaiah 60 and 14. Well, it was something you read that took me here. Was it Psalms 125? Try that. 25 and 1. What you still holding that Jeremiah? We don't need that. That Jeremiah 51? You don't need that.
Yeah,
Go
that's
ahead.
what I mean. So Psalms chapter 125 and 1, it says that they trust in the Lord, yeah, that was it, shall be as Mount Zion,
Mm-hmm.
which cannot be removed,
Mm-hmm.
but abideth forever.
Mm-hmm.
As the mountains are round about Jerusalem, so the Lord is round about his people from henceforth.
Yep, Jerusalem. Because
Exactly.
Jerusalem is the city. That's what it was.
Kind
Because that's what I'm saying. In Matthew 3, the 3rd chapter, is when they talk about how Jerusalem got up and went out to get baptized.
Kind.
But that's talking about the city. It's
Talking
just
about
the,
people.
yeah, it's just the city. No, it's talking about the people. And that just said that. They shall call thee. People gonna come bowing unto you and call you the city.
Kind.
You see what I'm saying? Come on.
It says Jerusalem. It says as the mountains are
Because when you go
round
to the
about
city,
Jeru-
you go to come up, you go probably shop.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Kind.
Live, get what you need, show love, sightsee. People gonna want to just see us, man.
Mhm.
Come on.
It says as the mountains are round about Jerusalem,
And then we're gonna actually have a city that's gonna be built up by the heathens. Come on.
so the Lord is round about his people
That
from
was
henceforth
just-
even
it was-
forever.
Yeah, it was just 1 and 2. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, so the city, man, that's what that's talking about. Now you can go ahead on that. What you just read. And then I know you got the definition. We'll bring that back up.
This is Matthew chapter 25, verse 21.
Mm-hmm.
His Lord said unto him, well done,
Come on.
thou good and faithful servant.
Come on.
Thou hast been faithful over a few things.
Mm-hmm.
I will make thee ruler
Yep.
over many things.
That's why he said to him that overcome, will I give a rod, will I give power over the nations.
Kind.
Come on.
I will make thee ruler over many things.
Mm-hmm.
Enter thou into the joy of the Lord.
And that's a government. You see, you being a governor. Keep going.
He also that had received 2 talents
Mhm.
came and said, Lord, thou deliverest into me 2 talents.
Mhm.
Behold, I have gained 2 other talents beside them.
So these are the men that was doing the work before Yahushua came, man.
Kind.
Well, you know, they was flipping what he gave them. Come on.
His Lord said unto him, well done,
Yep.
good and faithful servant.
And they getting their payday. Come
Mhm.
on. They getting set up. You know, because our payday is ultimately us getting set up and becoming a damn unbelievable, you know, structured forever. You know what I'm saying?
Kind.
It's going to be crazy, bro. Go ahead.
Thou hast been faithful
Mhm.
over a few things.
Mm-hmm.
I will make thee ruler over many things.
Mhm.
Enter thou into the joy of thy Lord.
Yep. Now, real quick, you could drop that. Give me Luke 19 and 17, because it gets more critical. Then you read the definition.
Kind.
Go back to that real quick. Uncle Shaw. The last one you read.
Capital.
Yep. Capital. Yep.
Capital.
Which is what Zion stands for. Permanent capital. Come on.
The city or town.
And that city's talking about you. You know, us so-called blacks, Latinos, Native American Indians that are in this too. Come on.
Kind. The city or town
Yep.
that is
As
the
well. Come on.
that is the official seat of government.
See, you're gonna be a government. You're gonna be a governor. You're gonna, you know, have jurisdiction. That's what Yahushua saying, man. You're gonna be the official seat where order is given out. So obviously, if you giving out, you got every damn thing.
Mhm.
People go to the government for support,
Exactly. Hey.
aid, help, understanding. I need to eat. You see my babies.
Mhm.
We go to where you go to where everything is at. But that's gonna be us.
Kind.
Give me Revelation 2 and 26 one more time. And then we're gonna bring that Luke 19 out, and then we're gonna get this Revelation 14, that'll be it.
Kind.
Mm-hmm.
This is Revelation 2, verse 26.
Yep.
And he that overcometh and keepeth my works
Yep.
until the
You
end.
gotta keep doing the work, man. You gotta keep the faith, whatever your lot is, man. You can't remove, man.
Kind.
Come on, you can't not stop trusting in this, man. Because it say, they that trust in the Lord shall be as Mount Zion. See that?
Kind.
Yep.
And he that overcometh and keepeth my works until the
You
end.
got that rock solid faith, man.
Uh-huh.
You know, and with you know, you know, because you want stability. Thus the Lord gonna make you stability. Come on.
Kind. To him will I give power over the nations.
Mm-hmm. Keep going.
Verse 27.
Mhm.
And he shall rule them.
He shall do what?
He shall rule them.
Yeah, because you're gonna be the city. You're a capital. You're Zion. You're Mount Zion. Mount Zion is the city, means permanent capital. You going to permanent capital is the official seat of government, man. Come on.
And he shall rule them with a rod of iron,
Which is rules. Government give out rules and order. Come on.
and the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers.
And he shall do what?
And he shall rule them
And he shall rule them. Come on.
with a rod of iron,
Come on.
and the vessels of potters shall they be broken to shivers.
They're going to be broken to shivers, man. Alright? That's it.
It says, even as I received of my father.
Because Yahweh Shai is the official seat of government, man. Real quick, give me Isaiah 11. You know? Isaiah 11 and 1. Matter of fact, I got it. This is Isaiah 11 and 1. It says, matter of fact, Isaiah 9. This is Isaiah 9 and 6. It says, for unto us a child is born. Unto us a son is given. Give me Matthew 1 and 21 real quick. And the government shall be upon his shoulder. You see? And his name shall be called Wonderful Counselor, the Mighty God, the Mighty Power, the Everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace. Of the increase of his government and peace there shall be no end, upon the throne of David and upon his kingdom, to order it. You see, and to establish it with judgment and with justice from henceforth even forever. Thus, you know this is talking about the Mount Zion, man. You see what I'm saying? Because that was set up to be forever. The Mount Zion, man, is never going to be moved. You see? It said, but Yahweh Shai is going to bring it, he's going to usher it in, he's going to set it up. It says, the zeal, and we're going to rule him. It says, the zeal of the Lord Yahweh of hosts will perform this. Woo! That, and you know, go ahead, bro.
This is Matthew chapter 1, verse 21.
Who's that child? Come on.
And she shall bring forth a son, and thou shalt call his name Yahushua, for he shall save his people from their sins.
See? So for unto us a child is born. He gonna save us, man. You know, he gonna set us up ultimately. You see that? So let's go back to that Luke 9:19. And then we're gonna get Revelation, that'll be it.
Fine. This is Luke chapter 19, verse 17. It says, and he said unto him, well, thou good servant.
See, this is when he come and he sets up who he gonna get those rides to, those scepters to. Because the governing body is the 144,000. You see what I'm saying? Which is who we actually gonna go into. You see what I'm saying? But we'll get it when we get to the 14th chapter. You got it?
Luke chapter 19, verse 17. And he said unto him, well, thou good servant, because thou hast been faithful.
Well done. You said, well, I think you missed a word. You got it? 17. You got it?
Luke chapter 19 and 17. And he said unto him, well.
I'm reading this damn, this other translation. This the ESV. My bad.
And he said unto him, well, thou good servant, because thou hast been faithful in a very little, have thou authority over 10.
Yes, because thou, you read it fast. That's right. Come on.
We'll start from the top. Luke chapter 19, verse 17. And he said unto him, well.
You gotta hear this, man. Because this is what's gonna keep your faith in the end, man. Everybody don't know this. Come on.
And he said unto him, well, thou good servant, because thou hast been faithful in a very little, have thou authority over 10 cities.
Woo! See that? Ain't that what the infrastructure is? Cities, buildings, facilities, power supply. That's what a mountain is infrastructure. You see what I'm saying? Governors, that's a compilation of governors. You got governors that run many cities. You see what I'm saying? But they don't got spiritual power. They can't not die. They don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Half their city's trash, man. You know what I'm saying?
Ted Cruz, he left.
The man left.
Left his people. No help. Couldn't do nothing. He was out selling waters today, or giving away waters.
That man, the whole senator, man. Come on, man. Ain't no this is crap, man. Nobody want nothing to do with this, man. He said he gonna give us 10 cities. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
What's in cities? Buildings.
Mm-hmm.
You know how much is in a city? He said he's gonna give a man 10 cities. And that's just here. You know what I'm saying? 10 cities? Come on, man. Go ahead, bro.
It says,
You can't rule 10 cities if you ain't on a whole nother level. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't got it all. Everybody coming to you for support. You gotta have it all. You see what I'm saying? Come on. You gotta have all the answers, everything, man.
Luke chapter 19, verse 17.
And ain't no assassinations happening on us, by the way.
Right.
Come on.
And he said unto him, well, thou good servant, because thou hast been faithful in a very little, have thou authority over 10 cities.
Yep.
And it said,
And when we being faithful over, we making sure people are accountable for knowing, like, yo, this word coming out. You know this is why this is going on. You see what I'm saying? Trying to keep our integrity the best of our ability that the Father allows. Yahweh Shemel Shah allows. Come on.
Con. And the second came saying,
We being faithful over little, man. You know, you fulfilling your lot. Come on.
And the second came saying, Lord, thy pound hath gained 5 pounds.
See?
Thy pound hath gained 5 pounds. Gained 5 pounds.
Fat 5 pounds. Man turned 1 pound into 5 pounds, man. Come on. The Lord was dealing with him, gave him more because he was on it. Come on.
And he said likewise to him, be thou also over 5 cities.
Yeah, he was doing enough and the Lord gave him more to do. You see what I'm saying? Because he was doing the work. You see? And that's the spirit. Power could just go out like that, man.
Yeah.
You see? And this shit be over with, man. But we set up by the spirit any day way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It already said that the what's it called was doing this. Cause look, I don't think it cut off. Yeah, it didn't cut off. We still live because we off the hotspot and the computer didn't die. You see what I'm saying? So you can still spiritually hear this, man. They said the elites is behind this shit. You see what I'm saying? Look, you went to pay you paying bills just for this shit to happen. You see what I'm saying? This is that destroying mountain, that decaying mountain. We're going to keep going by the spirit till it's over with, man.
That's right.
All right? So we're going to stay faithful. That's why he said to him that overcome. You got to overcome this shit, man. Go ahead. See, that's the spirit, man. Go ahead.
And the second came saying, Lord, thy pound hath gained 5 pounds. And he said likewise to him,
that's right.
Be thou also over 5 cities.
And for those that ain't experiencing this on their end, the power just went out, man. All right, but we still rolling because, as I said, we ain't plugged up to Esau's power. You see what I'm saying by the spirit? Both cameras still rolling. You see? So the hell with you devils, you know? And all praise Yahweh Shemel Shah. This is his doing, man. But look, you people that don't know this and that take this serious, men that's in the truth bullshitting, this is the Lord showing you that this is not always promised, man. You're not finna go nowhere else and hear this. If other brothers' stuff shut down, where you gonna go? And you don't know this. You see what I'm saying? You finished. Go ahead.
It's a lot.
You have nothing to hold on to. You set up to lose your integrity, man. And you're forced, you're basically positioning yourself to not trust in the Lord and not become the mountain, a part of the mountain. Come on.
Luke chapter 19, verse 20. And another came saying, Lord, behold, here is thy pound, which I have kept laid up in a napkin.
Yeah. So he ain't do nothing with it, man. That's by the spirit. Go ahead.
It says, For I feared thee, because thou art an austere man.
Yeah.
Thou takest up that thou laidest down,
not
down.
I don't feel like I can talk to you, Lord. That's one of these niggas, man.
Man.
I don't feel like I can talk to you, Lord, because you just be so, you standoffish, Lord. I just didn't know what to do, Lord. Go ahead.
Luke chapter 19, verse 21. For I fear thee, because thou art an austere man.
Come on.
Thou takest up that thou laidest not down, and reapest that thou didst not sow.
That's right. He's CEO. Come on.
Exactly. And he has said unto him, out of thine own mouth will I judge thee.
Like, nigga, you knew? You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Thou wicked servant.
You see?
Thou knewest that I was an austere man.
You just told on yourself.
Exactly.
You said you know what's going on. So if you knew that much, you should know I ain't gonna play with you then.
Exactly.
So why don't you just do the work, bro?
Look.
Come on.
It says, taking up that I laid not down, and reaping that I did not sow.
You supposed to do it. I left you to do it. That's why I set you up. Here it is. I set you up so you can give me what I need and I give you what you need.
Exactly.
But you hit it. You ain't do it. Go ahead.
It says, wherefore Then gavest not thou my money into the bank, that at my coming I might have required mine own with usury.
See, that's it. Interest, man. That one's supposed to make 2.
Exactly.
At the least.
At the least.
Shit, 1.5. Come on, bro. Come on, 1.1. You nigga ain't make nothing. Come on.
And he said unto them that stood by, take from him the pound and give it to him that had 10 pounds.
You see, with that 1 pound, then that wasn't that 10 cities for one man. So that's probably 20. That's 20 cities for a man. Just because you ain't do nothing with it, I'm gonna give you the reward if him the reward of that did the work of if you would have flipped it. I'm gonna give him your results.
Right.
If you would have did the work.
Exactly.
I'm gonna give it to somebody that did the work. All right. Let's get Revelation the 14th chapter. That'll be it. You take from top verse 1.
God, this is Revelation chapter 14, verse 1.
That's right.
And I looked, and lo, a lamb stood on the Mount Sion, and with him 144,000, having his father's name written in their foreheads.
Yeah, these are men that know what Yahweh Shem Shah stands for, man. All right, come on.
And I heard a voice from heaven, as the voice of many waters, and as the voice of great thunder.
That's right.
And I heard the voice of harpers harping with their harps.
Yep.
And they sung as it were a new song.
Yeah, and these are the men that bring out the words. Real quick, hold that and give me Ezekiel 33 and 33. Start at 31. This is the new doctrine. The Christian churches ain't bringing this up. We give you the new beat of the earth, man. It's going to be the new rhythm of the earth. Come on.
Ezekiel chapter 33, verse 31.
That's right.
And they come unto thee as the people cometh, and they sit before thee as my people.
Yep.
And they hear thy words, but they will not do them.
That's right.
For their mouth they show much love.
For with their mouth.
For with their mouth they shew much love.
Yeah, for with their mouth. Come on.
But their heart goeth after their covetousness. And lo, thou art unto them as a very lovely song.
Who?
Thou art unto them
as a what?
As a very lovely song.
This was a man just speaking the words of the Lord to him. So that's the new song, man. The true way, the new way. You see what I'm saying? The doctrine of Yahweh Shem Shah, man. All right. We telling you, America's gonna be destroyed. We telling you, so-called white man going to slavery. We telling you, the law is not done away with, man. That's new. I thought it was good. You see what I'm saying? We telling you, chariots coming back to destroy this place. Angels coming back. We telling you people all this. We gonna get spiritual powers. That's the new song, man. That's the new beat. We ain't gonna die. You see what I'm saying? The Gentiles, the strangers to be saved is talking about, those are Israelites, man. Israelite foreigners. That's the new song. All right? We telling you the mysteries of the kingdom, man. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead.
God. And it says, and lo, thou art unto them as a very lovely song of one that had a pleasant voice and can play well on an instrument.
And can play well. See? And that goes into Sirach 33rd chapter, man. You see what I'm saying? Talk about the man that's been in this, that has the understanding of the truth. They're supposed to bring it out. You see what I'm saying? You're supposed to bring it out. You got it. You can jump back. Or you can finish it if it's more.
For they hear thy words, but they do them not.
See, that's the song. It's these words. See that? So that's what they own. These are the men that, got the knowledge, wisdom, understanding of how about Shem Shah. You see what I'm saying? This is Sirach 32 and 3. It says, speak thou that art the elder, for it becometh thee. But with sound judgment and hinder not music. You see what I'm saying? So you're supposed to bring out what you know, man. You see? So that's what it's going into. And it's another one I'm thinking of too. I can't think of it right now off the top of my head. See, pour not out words where there is a musician. You see somebody that's already bringing it out, you ain't got to do the most. That's pretty much this going into. But the whole point is, it says, where there is a musician, and shew not forth wisdom out of time. So this the wisdom. We telling you the Lord requires wisdom. We telling you wisdom is gonna be the stability of your time. That's the new song. That's the song. It's in the song music. Alright? Well, Yahweh Shemir requires. He's coming back. He gonna save Israel 1/3 though. That's new. You know what I'm saying? Alright, bro, you go back to Revelation.
God.
Mm-hmm.
Revelation chapter 14, verse 1. And I looked, and lo, a lamb stood on the Mount Zion.
And that lamb talking about Yahweh Shah, and he stood on the Mount Zion. Alright, go ahead.
And with him 144,000.
Yeah, the government. Come on.
Having his father's name written in their foreheads. And I heard a voice from heaven, as the voice of many waters, and as the voice of the great thunder. And I heard the voice of harpers harping with their harps. And they sung as it were a new song before the throne, and before the four beasts, and the elders. And no man could learn that song.
So they basically watching us down here bringing this out, man. That's basically what this is going into, because we're not up here, we're not in the physical heavens, man. The spirit, you know, the spiritual, obviously, but you know what I mean. Go ahead.
And no man could learn that song, but the 144 and 4,000.
Yeah, man. So that's going into pretty much, you know, this the governing body. You know, these are the only men that's gonna be set up to bring forth the government of Yahweh Shemir Shah. You're gonna have the 1/3, and then you got the 144,000, but they are all the elect. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna be ushering, bringing forth. They're gonna have the words. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
It says, which were redeemed from the earth. These are they which were not defiled with women, for they are virgins. These are they which follow the Lamb.
And the 1/3, these 144,000, all men. 12,000 from each tribe. And you got, you know, 1/3 being men, women, and children. You see what I'm saying? So you pretty much all Israelites will be up that mountain, because we're going to be above all people. But you're going to have the 144,000 that's going to actually give out, you know what I'm saying, the ordering of it. You know what I'm saying? Which makes sense, because it's like now, everybody ain't doing what we doing that know they Israelites. You see what I'm saying? We don't even want to bring in the word. There's only going to be 144,000 men that's on that side that still do that. You see what I'm saying? And you're going to have those that believe, and they're going to actually receive their reward being of the mountain. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be amazing, bro. You know, but that's the governing body nonetheless, as we can receive it. All right? Because it says, they that trust in the Lord, you know, shall be as Mount Zion. So that's talking about not the 144,000, but it's talking about not saying like that, but I'm saying it's talking about the 1/3 too, as well. All right? There's just different functions of it, different ranking of it, you know? So you got the bottom and you got the top, all right, of a mountain hierarchy. Go ahead.
These are they which follow the Lamb whithersoever he goeth.
And that's really a whole nother topic, to be honest. So we'll do a lesson on that too, Lord willing. Come on. The difference.
These were redeemed from among men, being the first fruits unto the Most High and to the Lamb.
Yep. So these will be the men orchestrating the cities, the buildings, the facilities, the markets, the money, the finance, the belief system.
Right. Infrastructure.
Yeah, the court and order. You know what I'm saying? All of that, man. And this is gonna be done, mind you, on a new earth with new heavens. All the colors gonna be different. We're gonna be perfect. You see what I'm saying? Everything's gonna be changed, man. Do not think, when I say those type of things, don't think of the damn farmer's market, literally, man.
Right.
Don't think of the
grocery store.
Yeah, don't think of Whole Foods or something, man.
Exactly.
This is gonna be far beyond, you know, what we see on this side. Alright, so that's pretty much it. We're going to go ahead and close this out. Alright, give all honor, praise, and glory to the Heavenly Father, in the name of His Son,
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Wahak Wadashukah.
Alright, so next time, Shalom.
Shalom.